Here's a question for you guys. How do you drink your coffee? Because everybody has their own special, unique way of how you enjoy that perfect cup. So Katlego, Liesel, what about you guys? How do you enjoy it?
Dude, this is where it's happening right now. This is where you want to be being right now in the studio, because South Africa is getting a wide awake shake with Frisco. We are exploring the ways. We're going to share some secrets with you of how we like to dunk our biscuits, or how, you know.
Yes.
Because I remember back in the day, right, I used to make a nice cup like this in the morning, right? And my grandmother would make biscuits called debauch.
Debauch.
As in, like, from pot, so they're called debauch, right?
Okay, cool.
And then you take like 5 of them, right? Dunk them all in here.
Yes, yes.
Until the entire mixture became so soggy and disgustingly delicious.
Yes, give it to me.
Amazing.
How I do mine is I take all of them. So I dunk them first, and you've seen me do this in the morning. I do it with biscuits or biscuits.
Yeah.
Dunk them, put them in another cup, crush them up and eat them like
I
a
see
cereal.
that you do
every
that.
morning. And I mix my biscuits with my rusks.
Your biscuits and your rusks.
Especially ginger biscuits, Mari biscuits,
yes.
and for dessert, chocolate biscuits.
But let me tell you, there's only one kind of biscuit that I like to have with mine, chocolate. Because why? When that chocolate melts, hey, and then it just goes into your mouth. It's Swiss salig op die tong, hey. There's nothing
So it's
like
engeltjie.
it. Op my, ja.
Ek los dit hier in en dan maak dit al my koffie. Lekker chocolatey coffee, Frisco coffee.
I like remembering how my grandmother used to make the best rusks in the world, right? So when I think about it, I don't like the ones with the chocolate in the middle. I like eating them alone. But when you take one like this, that's very, very dry on the outside.
Yes.
Mm.
And then this is the secret. You can't dip
crunchy.
it too much.
Because then it falls off inside and then it crumbles in your coffee.
You gotta be like, you gotta time it. You gotta be like, huh? And then, you know, then it's got that coffiness on, on the outside, but still.
Oh,
You see mine's gone all
Can I tell you? Can I just show you this one over here? Whoa, with the chocolatey goodness on the outside. Watch what happens over there, okay? And then it's got that whole melting action right there. Okay? And you can always just lick it off just a little. I just licked it off on TV.
I like this, it melts. These Romany creams.
How many have you got in there?
A few.
You've got at least.
Wow. Your coffee's
got a
turning. It's turning. Yo.
Biscuity, I like it.
But look at this. This is my technique. It's all about the technique. You got to time it. If you put it in too long, I promise you it's going to be too wet. So you're going to go, huh?
Yeah.
And then it's in.
Go.
And then, oh man, it's so good.
I have to tell you about my neighbor Richard. He dunks his toast in his coffee.
No way.
Yes.
That's allowable. That's allowable. You can dunk toast.
That's allowed. You know what I like to do?
What?
Is bread with butter and then just dunk it.
That's the same thing.
That's old school right there.
And then that oiliness goes on top of the coffee and then you're doing it. It's beautiful.
But you know what? We're not the only ones with all these unique ways of dunking our biscuits and drinking our coffee. Why don't you Facebook us and let us know, what do you like to dunk in your coffee and how do you like to drink your coffee? I actually tweeted Jen Sue right now at Jennifer_Sue, asking her, what does she dunk in her coffee? Does she dunk biscuits? Does she drink coffee? And how does she drink it? I'm waiting for that answer. So check out at Expresso Show on Twitter. I'm sure she'll tweet us shortly. And she's up next with your Hollywood Week in Review, all your gossip from the last week.
Check it out.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.